In this project, we aim to make citizenship education through history teaching more inclusive by accepting that pupils have many loyalties and sometimes trans-loyalties towards their village, their town, their region, their nation, or even towards a more global humanity. We aim to do this by doing historical research using archives, but also using action research in classrooms in the 4 case countries: Madagascar, South Africa, Mauritius and Norway.
Toutes les activités prévues dans ce projet TranCit vont contribuer à l'apprentissage de l'histoire de Madagascar et aussi à la construction de la citoyenneté et aussi de cette transloyauté auprès des jeunes essentiellement et des enseignants aussi.
This project is important for Mauritius given that the multi-ethnic profile of the country, and the aim is to analyze citizenship education through history teaching in secondary school.
I will be looking at conceptualizations and understandings of citizenship education through practices in classrooms. I will also be looking at syllabus, textbooks, and policy documents on citizenship education formulation. To add to this, I will also be comparing classroom practices of citizenship education with the Malagasy case.
I form part of the South African work package, and one of the key issues that we seek to examine and explore is looking at trans-loyalties and citizenship in education in varying historical periods in South Africa. South Africa has a very complex, very unique history, and one of the issues that periods that we want to focus on is particularly the post-apartheid South Africa.
I'm going to look at how citizenship education is taught in South African high schools. I'm going to look at documents such as policy documents from the government on education, South Africa's Education Act, syllabus, curriculum, and textbooks. I'm also going to collaborate with teachers for 5 weeks to do action research.
In the TranCit project, I'm responsible of the Norwegian work package, and that means that I will look into the Norwegian case, both the historical part, the history of education, how has citizenship education been conducted in Norwegian schools throughout the history, and especially in the periods of liberation. When was the rebirth of the nation, and how was the citizen of this nation perceived in education?
In that way, we hope that this project, TranCit, will help us develop more inclusive approaches to citizenship education in history teaching in these different contexts.